So, with AI generating code at this absolutely incredible rate, there's a huge question on pretty much everyone's mind. Is learning to be a software developer even a smart move anymore? Let's get into it.
I mean, this is it, right? This is the exact question that keeps aspiring developers up at night. You see AI generating code, you see it building entire applications, and it's totally natural to wonder, hey, am I about to invest all this time and energy into a skill that's, well, already obsolete? It is a completely valid concern.
And look, that fear isn't just coming out of nowhere. The tech is moving at a pace that is just breathtaking. But is the real story here about human developers being replaced, or is something a little more interesting, a little more nuanced happening behind the scenes? That's what we're here to figure out.
All right, so let's just tackle the biggest fear head on. Is that coding career you're dreaming of, or maybe the one you're already in, is it on the verge of disappearing?
Well, the short answer is no. But the longer, much more accurate answer is that the job itself is going through a massive fundamental change. You see, the crucial thing to understand is this. It's not about elimination. It's all about transformation. So what does this great transformation actually look like? How is the day-to-day job of a software developer really changing right now in the middle of this AI revolution?
This slide really just lays it all out. The old way, it was about being a manual coder, focused on grinding out every single line of code. But the role today, it's evolving into something much more like a system architect or an orchestrator. You're not just laying the bricks anymore. You're designing the entire cathedral.
And this term, the orchestrator, I think it just captures the new role perfectly. See, an orchestrator in a symphony doesn't play every single instrument, right? They guide the whole thing. They bring it all together. And that's you. You're guiding these powerful AI tools, you're focused on the big picture, the system design, and you're the one solving the really complex, tricky problems that AI just can't handle. You're making the big strategic calls.
Okay, this all sounds pretty good, but why? Why can't AI just become the architect and the orchestrator too? Let's take a look at why the human element is and will continue to be absolutely essential.
It really boils down to 4 core things that humans just do better. First, AI needs a director. It doesn't have real human judgment. Second, true innovation. Solving brand new, messy problems. That takes a level of creativity that machines just don't have. Third, and this is kind of a paradox, as AI makes building things easier, the demand for unique, custom software is actually exploding. And finally, think of it this way. An AI coding assistant is an incredibly powerful tool, but like a Formula One car, it's only as good as the skilled driver sitting behind the wheel.
And this quote just brilliantly illustrates that point. Think about it. Did the invention of the power saw make carpenters obsolete? Of course not. It made skilled carpenters way more efficient, more capable, and honestly, more valuable. AI is the developer's new power tool. It magnifies your expertise. It doesn't replace it. So if the role itself has changed, then the skills you need have to change too. It just makes sense. So let's look at the new playbook for what it takes to be a successful developer in the age of AI.
And this table here, it just lays it out so clearly. It's no longer about memorizing the exact syntax of a language, it's about mastering system architecture. It's less about writing boring, repetitive code, and so much more about skillfully prompting an AI to generate that stuff for you. Your value is shifting from manual work to critically reviewing the code that gets produced, and being able to adapt to new tools at lightning speed.
So here's the bottom line. The most crucial takeaway is this. Your value is no longer measured by how fast you can type code. It's measured by the quality of your thinking. The best developers are the best decision makers. That's where the real skill, and yeah, the premium salary now lies.
Okay, so this all makes sense. The role is changing, not disappearing. So the final and, let's be honest, the most important question is, what do you actually do about it? How do you position yourself to really thrive in this new world?
And here's the best part, the really cool, ironic twist in all this. The very same tool that's causing all this anxiety, it's also your greatest asset for learning. An AI assistant can be your own patient, 24/7 personal tutor, explaining super complex concepts and helping you debug your code. It's an unbelievable advantage for anyone who's starting out today.
All right, so here's your game plan. First, you have to master the fundamentals. Don't just be a button pusher who copies and pastes AI code. You have to truly understand the principles, the why behind data structures and system design, so you can guide the AI effectively. Second, start using these AI copilots right now. Get good at working with them. Third, build stuff. Real projects are what teach you that high-level architectural thinking that really matters most. And finally, please don't forget your human skills. In a world of AI, being a great communicator and collaborator makes you invaluable.
So no, learning to code isn't a dead end. It's far from it. The game has just changed. AI isn't the pilot that's replacing you, it's the advanced co-pilot, and it's waiting for a skilled operator to take the controls. The only real question left is, are you ready to get in the cockpit and fly this thing?